To understand how volcanoes are formed, we need to know two things: the internal structure of the Earth and the tectonic plate. Earth's internal structure. Looking at the internal structure of the Earth, it is known that there are basically three layers: crust, mantle, and outer core. To understand a volcano, we need the middle layer, called the mantle. Although the ground cover is in a solid state, high temperatures make it quite flexible at times and can flow almost like a liquid. This liquid is called magma, which contains silicon, magnesium, oxygen, aluminum, manganese. Tectonic plate. The hard surface of the Earth is usually divided into several parts. These are called tectonic plates. Tectonic plates float on magma and the plates are able to move. The movement of these plates causes earthquakes or volcanoes. The plates move very slowly, sometimes close to each other or sometimes far away. Creation of volcanoes. This time, when two tectonic plates collided and floated on top of each other, the liquid called magma came out of the Earth's crust as a result of very strong pressure and heat. When the magma comes out, its name is lava. Then a lot of lava erupts to form a volcano. From where the volcano comes out, it looks like a mountain. In fact, when the lava cools down and hardens like a rock, it looks like a mountain. What will happen if people fall into the volcano? Since its substance is very dense, if it falls, the person will not sink completely, may float, but his death is inevitable due to having such a high temperature. Volcanoes are special types of mountains through which hot and molten rocks, ash and gas can come out of the interior of the Earth. It is a geographical process. Hot air, water vapor, molten rock, mud, ash, gas come out with great speed through some cracks or holes. All these emitted substances come in contact with the cool air of the Earth's surface, cool down quickly and take on a solid shape, some of which slowly accumulate around the cracks and take on a conical shape. Then it is called volcano. Volcanic eruptions are called volcanic eruptions. Volcanoes are the mouths or eruptions that form outside the volcano. About 80 volcanoes erupt each year. There are currently about 500,000 active or living volcanoes on Earth. Volcanoes that have no chance of erupting are called dead or extinguished volcanoes. Also, dormant volcanoes that are not currently active, but may erupt in the future, are called latent volcanoes. Eruptions can occur if cracks appear in the crust, if there are any weak pores in the crust, or if the underground liquid rock and pressure increase. Volcanic eruptions can cause clouds of ash and gaseous matter to form in the sky. Volcanoes can also form in the middle of the ocean. The liquid rock stored inside the Earth is called magma, and the liquid rock that comes out of the Earth's surface is called lava. Volcanoes are mainly divided into three parts depending on the eruption. 1. Active volcanoes that regularly contain smoke, ash, molten lava, and gas in their mouths are called volcanoes. For example, there was Mount Etna. 6 awake volcanoes can be further divided into two types: intermittent and non-intermittent volcanoes. Volcanoes that erupt continuously are called lava volcanoes, and volcanoes that emit smoke, ash, and gas at regular intervals are called non-volcanic volcanoes. The Stromboli volcano in Italy is one of these volcanoes too. Dormant volcanoes that have erupted before, but are not currently active, but are likely to erupt at any time, are called dormant volcanoes. For example, Mount Fuji in Japan. 3. Extinct volcanoes that were once active but are unlikely to erupt in the near future are called extinct volcanoes. For example, Kilimanjaro. 6 in Africa. Sometimes a lake is formed by the accumulation of water in the mouths of extinct and dormant volcanoes. A similar lake is called a volcanic lake. The cause of the eruption is still uncertain, although the main reason for the eruption is. As far as the interior of the Earth's surface is concerned, the amount of heat increases, although the underground elements are molten, but under the extreme pressure of the rock layers on the surface of the Earth, these elements have melted but remained stable. If for some reason this amount of pressure decreases, the elastic state of matter inside the Earth may change. As a result, volcanic eruptions occur when a liquid of this substance is released into a fragile space. inside or between a weak layer. Another reason for the origin of volcanoes is the intense pressure of water vapor and other vapors underground. When water melts in an underground or central subsoil, it evaporates and increases in volume. As a result of increasing the volume, tremendous pressure is created in the interior. As a result, water vapor and other vapor pressures of molten matter rise to the surface. Radioactive elements such as radium and uranium are constantly radiating. As a result, these heated substances can rise through a tunnel or crack and actually form a volcano. If steam is created somewhere underground or due to chemical reasons, that steam can cause volcanoes due to the pressure of the weak part of the Earth's surface.